Hello beautiful folks on the internet, wherever you are, welcome back. It's underscore Gintu, back again to the root of today. Today we are here in the evening section and we are making it happen. Thank you very much for being tuned and locked in as we're going to be starting and commencing this kind of the video. As we say, thank you very much for you being tuned and also subscribing, liking and sharing as we're going to be grooving together as a team. Thank you for the sweet comments that are going to be coming and positive always. And I always say it's not a guarantee, like we have this kind of the pradiok of making sure God will be having you watching each kind of the time, but you have got yourself and talk about we have to make it happen and you watching this kind of the videos each and every kind of the time. Here we are at the fish farm industry, going to be making sure that everything is tanganizing and coming out more meticulous, and I respect talking about it's because of you guys, wherever you are, you have made us to be so proud, and also the village is proud of us and what we are doing at this kind of the section, and everything is just very meticulous and we have much of the hopes to make it happen. And as usual, as normal, we have a day again to shine and say things are always cooking out and coming out more meticulous here. So the fish farm industry, for the people who are just ever talking about, oh, Gintu, what is popping out here? And is this the fishing practice we're going to be getting on and on? What I'm going to be saying is, if you're going to be having any kind of an order, you have to place. You can say, oh, Gintu, I'm going to be having an order, I'm going to be placing an order, and I will just deal with it repetently and also make sure that you're going to be reaching the site or reaching the position that you need. It's called free delivery, and that is what I'm always doing. If you're going to be having any family that you're going to be supporting in this kind of an area, and whoever you might be talking about are going to be supporting, you just say what you're going to be cooking out and I'll just be there to make it happen, and I will deliver with how you say it to be. So we have different fish categories. Talk about in terms of the size, we ever measure in terms of the size, and also the quality. The quality is so productive and the quality is so meticulous, and also they are good in terms of brood stock. For the people who understand the brood stock, it's only whenever we're going to be talking about the brood stock, it's only one gentleman can ever come out and exclusively talk about what is the brood stock. You can just understand it, but that's so meticulous. And the fish can be transferred. Even if we're going to be talking about, oh, Gintu can transfer to my fish farm, I can make it because I have something called reallocation. I always do some of the reallocation, and it's the technique I ever used in terms of transporting them and delivering to another section to make sure that things going to be cooking out. And also to this kind of an area, we have much of the hopes of today, and going to be entangling and joining together because we are going to be formulating a new team called the G team here. What's up, man? Wagwan. Hey, your hands are looking like colorful. Yes. What have you been cooking, man?
No, I had an injury here. I was bitten by a dog yesterday here.
You were bitten with a dog?
Yes.
And you are using alamycin to treat yourself?
It is a vet oxygen spray.
Oh.
But still I have to go and get some injection.
So you have not yet got an injection?
No, I have to go.
When was it?
Yeah?
When was it?
It was today morning.
Today in the morning?
Yes.
So you went to treat some dogs, people's dogs?
I was handling some dog, you know, as always, the owner is supposed to restrain the animal, the dog itself. But you know, the owner was actually, she was a she. So unfortunately, it seemed that she was afraid of the dog and he had to leave it. So it had to bite me, my hand. But
Shinty she did it. Shinty she. So it did some misery here.
Yes.
And a bit you're gonna be getting some, but you are not feeling
No. You know, the good part about that dog, I'm the person who is involved in vaccinating that dog.
So you have been injecting it.
Yes.
You think it doesn't know? Even me, I will do the necessary.
Yes. Actually, it had to beat me in this hand. But
then the thing's gonna be getting forward.
Yes,
and you'll get
in the morning it was swollen, but at least now it has regressed. So I don't feel any pain because, you know, this type of spray that I used here, it contains anesthesia in it.
Anastasia?
So, yes.
Anastasia?
No, Anastasia. Something like, you know, something like Anastasia. Yeah? It numbs these regions, so I don't feel any pain.
Oh, yes. I got you. I got you. So it regulates the Regulate,
The
talk
pain.
about the pain.
Yeah, actually,
And the
yes.
swollen also.
Yes.
Okay. So is it the same that you can apply whenever a bee can spot onto you?
Yes, still it can help.
It can help.
Yeah, it still can
But
help.
if it's a bee, go and remove that sting from yourself and continue with your life. But wait for. I saw one day you are a mono eye. One day, one time.
I was this way.
Yeah, and the eye was here, popping out like a screen.
Yes, because of this. So it is disastrous.
But the good thing is it had been contained in terms of vaccination.
Yes,
that
it
dog.
was good.
So glad to the living God it has
Yes,
been
yes.
vaccinated.
Yeah, exactly.
If it could be my coco dogs, I don't know what would be happening.
It could be the
But I heard about right now
Yes.
there's a disease that has come out of the pets mostly,
Yes.
and the dogs are walking are staggering. You think
Oh.
about they are bouncing, and what's the problem? They look like staggering, like gonna be falling. They're gonna be falling.
That is canine distemper.
Canine distemper.
Yeah, so people should vaccinate their dogs against canine distemper.
Right now it has taken over, and
Yes.
also have received like 5 dogs
Yes.
from outside,
Yes.
and they are so brutal.
Yes.
They're always coming, like they're gonna be coming for mating,
Yes.
but they come and join the team, and maybe they're gonna be. Is it transferable? Is it an airborne disease? Is it whatever? Which kind of the disease is that one?
Yeah, it can be transmitted because canine distemper is a viral disease.
It's a viral.
Yeah.
Or a viral.
Especially through the saliva. and everything.
Yeah, and also the saliva gonna be coming out,
Yeah,
and when
yeah,
the
yeah.
saliva has stopped, now they start walking like they're bouncing,
Yes.
and from bouncing now they start shaking.
Yeah, they start shaking. Even others become with we call that seizures or what? That you fall down, you start shaking this
Oh
way.
yeah,
Yes.
I don't know, euphorbia.
No, is it Caesar?
Caesar, yeah, something like Caesar.
Epilepsy, something of sort.
Convulsion.
Convulsion.
Conversion.
Yeah. Yes, some of them convulse.
And what is euphorbia?
Yeah, euphorbia. Actually, away from something like lighting. Yeah, keeping yourself away from something. That I don't know even how to phrase it. You know, even some people have water phobia. So something like keeping yourself out of something. Yes.
And there's one time
Yes.
I met with one person. I want you to tell me this kind of thing sometimes.
Yes.
Something like I have. What is that one? I don't know what kind of. They always talk about they don't take water, rainy water.
Water phobia.
It's not a water phobia.
Yeah.
Spyro. What is that? I have not.
They don't want to take.
They cannot take rainy water.
Rainy
They have
water.
to boil water and keep themselves with the boiled water. They cannot use rainy water.
Directly from the rain.
Yeah, from the rain or tapping it. Any rain water.
So they have to boil it when they consume.
Yeah, they have to boil it before they consume. So they have such kind of something.
Yes.
There's somebody who told me about, oh, which kind of the water is this one? Came at home and talked about, no, I have, which kind of that kind of, I have not recalled it. They cannot take rainy water. I don't know why. But that is for today. Yes. And we have much more to console also and make sure that, how is the life, man?
Life is not that easy the way people think. Life is becoming
The
tough and
economy
tough.
is economizing.
Yeah, everywhere.
Everywhere.
Yes, even today I was in Migori and everybody's complaining about life.
Not even complaining about it.
Yes.
What is making it to be complainable?
Yeah.
It's something called the education has placed people where not necessary.
Yes.
And that's the fact. Yesterday I was telling my fans here,
Yes.
like in this kind of the time,
Yes.
we're gonna be having so many school children, or talk about students.
Yes.
They're gonna not even join a Form 1. They cannot join the grade 10 we are talking about.
Yes.
Like right now, they were given only 1 week of admission. But talk about even a quarter. Let me say a quarter they have already gone to. They talk about high schools.
Yes.
But 3/4 they're still at home.
They're still at
There are
home.
some of them who are talking about you just do whatever you want to do because the parents cannot afford.
Yeah.
And that's the life right now. Everybody's talking about from here. Hey guys, it's a bit, we have to understand. And for the people supporting us and watching this kind of the videos, it's not a joke also.
It
It's
is
not
not a
only here.
Yeah.
There are people also in the US that are passing through this kind of
Yes.
the fluctuation of the prices.
Yeah.
Talk about the economy is very hard. The pocket demand is demanding.
Money.
Yeah, a bit a problem here. And are you a pocket a little bit somehow?
No.
Guys, you
Pocket is
can,
demanding.
yeah, for the person who's gonna be watching here, you understand it, the pocket are demanding.
Yes.
If your pocket is a little bit there, you can say, oh, Gintu, let me demand it to your pockets. You're gonna be so meticulous. And also my brother is here talking about it. The pockets are maneuvering all around. But that is not part of the program here.
Yes.
So my friend, I was talking about, I have the fish here.
Yes.
And this kind of the fish,
Yes.
I can do something called restocking.
Restocking.
And also I can do something called transfer. I can transfer them
Yes.
from one pond to another person's
To another
pond.
pond, yeah.
And also there's some of the people have talked about brood stock.
Yes.
Can you explain to them what's a brood stock?
Brood stock, actually those brood stock, it is done at hatcheries.
Not yeah, even
you
to
can
hatcheries.
brood yourself,
You
yeah?
can brood it yourself,
Yeah.
exactly.
How do?
You select.
remove- yes,
You select first.
Yes.
The brood stock is the best quality.
Yes.
It's like the cows. How do you
Yes.
select this kind of there's something called the direct insemination? The insemination. So
Yes.
that kind of
You have
the
to
mbegu is called what?
Semen.
The semen.
Yeah.
And how do you do to know like this
You
semen is
select.
somet? You select.
Yes, you have to select from maybe actually a super sire.
A super sire.
Yes.
Exactly. So that's what also is going to be here. Also,
Yes.
you have to select and see the quality
Yes.
of that kind of a fish before you can just take it to another area. And also, it's the same to the male and the female.
Yes.
So whenever you place them together, you have a brood stock.
Yes.
And it either you can take the female to the other side and take the male to the other side.
Yes.
And you can whenever you have a hatchery that you're going to be doing on your self hatchery,
Yes,
that's when
yes.
you can just go and then take some of
Eggs.
talk about the the semen from the male one
male.
and take the eggs from there, because you know they are called mouth breathers.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, there's a time
Yes.
this kind of the camera is becoming too heavy. let me use the necessary, and also it has some of the stand, and I'm here to strain myself and talk about how we're gonna be coming here. Guys, don't worry, everything gonna be coming to you live here. Yeah, we can just put a stand here.
Yes.
Yeah, and we stand up. Hey, this kind of the stand, my friend, it has passed through more, the DCI,
Through the DCI, through-
police, Marwa, Davy, and it's still surviving. And
yeah, it has to survive because
it is there.
This is how life is. Yeah.
Yeah, and whenever I'm coming also here,
Yes.
it understands itself, because this is where it was captured to the DCI.
You got this sand from here in Kenya?
Yeah, this was in Kenya here. I got it from which kind of the supermarket in Nairobi, TNR something like that. What?
TRM.
TRM, yeah, exactly.
Thika,
That's why.
Thika Road.
Yeah, Thika Road there. A bit of no, not even in Thika Road. It's in which kind of the area is this one? Kasarani?
Near Kasarani.
Yeah,
actually,
that's Kasarani.
Before you divert, actually opposite police station.
Exactly, opposite
Yeah,
police
and
station.
that roundabout.
Roundabout, exactly.
Yes.
And that's why I got this kind of the stand. It was a bit expensive, but not such,
Yeah,
because it has
Roysambu,
yeah, exactly, to the roundabout of no,
Yeah.
not even roundabout.
Yeah.
It's and to the flyover.
Yes.
There's a flyover to Roysambu.
Yes.
And that's the area. That's where that kind of the supermarket is,
TRM.
exactly.
Yeah.
Because I have
Actually,
some.
it is a mall. It's a mall.
It's a mall, one
Yes,
of our
it-
biggest mall also,
yes, it
but
can.
very expensive sometimes.
Very expensive.
Yeah, so I bought this kind of. It was having a ring light also.
Okay.
Yeah, it was having a ring light. It was going up to 8,000 or something.
Where?
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly. That time it was in 2024.
Yeah, maybe
2024.
now the price have gone low.
Maybe low or higher. You can
Yes,
never know.
yes.
Maybe Killimore and the other people.
Jumia.
Jumia, maybe they are making things to be a little bit,
Yeah,
but
cheaper.
to them it will take long for it to come. Sometimes
Yes,
it will come and you talk about, is this the one that I ordered?
That
Oh
is
my
now the
living
problem.
God, that's
Sometimes
the
they bring something that you never even ordered.
yeah, exactly.
Yes, and quality wise, because you know when you go and buy something by yourself, you
Yeah.
can look
You
at
see,
the quality,
yeah.
everything. But when you order, you just look at the specifications.
Exactly.
Then it's like you're done.
So
with
so
that
so
business.
they always say versatile.
Yeah, is it versatility or versatility?
Versatile. It can do more than one job.
Yes, yes.
Exactly. So this one also, it can take a phone, and also it can take a GoPro, and also it can take a camera, the big cameras, the Canon cameras. Yeah, you can remove this one here,
Yes.
and you can insert here. You can see here. You can insert here the bigger camera, and it can enter, and you
And
can
the phone?
progress. Also the phone, it has its own home.
Okay.
This is the ring that you
need
have to enclose
I
it.
need to get one because you see, me, I'm using only the phone in.
Yeah, by the way.
Yes, yes. I
So
need to get some.
I have the one that's gonna be holding a phone, but I always use it into my life a bit sometimes, and I stuck it onto this kind of
you
the
stuck
area.
it there.
Yeah, but now the point was one that I was about to start comprehending here
Yes,
by
yes.
today.
Yes.
By the way, we have been talking about the real life here
Yes,
and the
yes.
scenarios,
Yeah, exactly.
and to the real way of the way you have just talked about the real life, or the way you have gone to Migori,
Yes.
you have assessed and seen how the things are coming out.
Yes.
Also yesterday I faced the same challenge, whereby I came and I found like Mukami wanna be selling some of the goats again. Yeah, and I was about, oh my living, what has happened here? But some of the people came to talk about, oh Gintu, that belongs to them, you know, you bought to them. And I never wanted to be like the other gentleman. Whenever I bring, I have to come and see if they're grazing.
Yes.
I want to see whatever they're gonna be. No, I don't have that. Whenever I give it out, I give it out to them, and
them.
whatever they're gonna be doing to it,
Yes.
let God knows. But sometimes they have to approach and talk about. Sometimes I'll go and talk about, oh, you have multiplied. How many are they right now? I want to be buying one. Yes. They talk about is Erupted. It will be another traumatizing agent.
Yes,
So the good thing is, I reached early and we saw whatever going to be coming out there.
Yes.
Exactly. So what else is going to be popping out? Maybe to your side. How has been the reaction here and there?
Reaction is good.
Yeah.
Yeah, because basically I do analysis video, and I see my analysis are doing superb. That is what I can actually say about the reaction part.
Yeah.
Yes, it is doing well.
So what about the dedication, the time, and much more?
No, you know,
Maraba, mambo.
yeah.
Maraba.
You know, something like reaction actually, it just, let's say in a day, you have to get like 1 hour. Just digesting.
No, you have 2 videos a day. Already I know that the second one is maybe cooking.
No, maybe when I go, but I'm really tired. But maybe today I can do some 2 videos. You know, I've been up and down. I wasn't around the whole of this week.
Yeah, you told me about Mombasa too.
Yes, I was just I headed to Mombasa to tackle some issues. I'm back, and still I don't know about tomorrow.
Oh, tomorrow
like
is
today,
another day.
tomorrow I'll be having still. I have still a meeting in Migori because I had a meeting today. Tomorrow I'll still be having a meeting, and maybe the same tomorrow I'll be harvesting some corn. You know, this time round.
Oh yeah, you told me about you have some corn, man.
Yeah, actually for the first time we planted corns. You know, I've never been a farmer, so I just planted some just to test waters, how people feel outside here. So, but maybe after this season that we are going to, maybe I'll be expanding from 1 acre to 2 acres.
So already you could have expanded, because people always expand whenever still may talk about the corns are still onto the farm.
You know, I have to harvest. I get money from that because I want to harvest, sell, then
maybe you get somebody who's gonna be evacuating from the area.
Yeah.
But to the real thing,
Yes.
I can tell you as a fact, because I became a farmer since I was a child.
Yes.
And my father could not tolerate to see you loitering around and asking your mom, give me 10 bob to buy a pen.
Yeah.
He will hit you like a cherry kid dam. You have your own hands, and we have land.
Yes.
You cannot plant some maize and at the end of the season you get 2 or 3 kgs. Then you go and sell and buy some of the stuffs.
Yes.
Then you are coming to ask, hey, my father could not rely on to that one.
Exactly.
He will deal with you repentantly, by the way. And we started engaging into that kind of a time. Talk about you have to engage doing, because he was ever telling us, whenever, if you are my brother, you are my big brother. Even if you are a president, your problems are your problems, not your problems. My problems are your problems. Never. He told us, ever depend on yourself. And there's this kind of a saying in Swahili, amtegemea chanduguye. And the real fact is the person who is ever depending to the brothers or somebody near, your days are numbered. And that's the real fact. And we saw it from the early stages. And that's why I started practicing this kind of the farming. And at this kind of the time, I have slashed them down. And I think on Saturday, I'm going to be starting to harvest them. Talk about remove the, and also I have a machine, the good thing about it.
For threshing?
Yeah, for threshing. I have that kind of the machine. The good thing is I have like 6 to 7 hectares there.
Well, that's good. Maybe I'll be thinking about that.
Yeah, but in a different position. Here you cannot get a one whole big area.
Yes.
Because some of the lands, so many people have sold the lands.
Exactly.
You know, it's the same scenario to Murimi.
Exactly.
And also, I don't know if you have got this kind of the point whereby the brother to Murimi. You understand they brought much of the talk about Maganya, the brother to Murimi.
Yes.
They brought talk about Mura brought some of 2-3 things talking about Nikobuda and much more. They have bought a land. Such kind of the shenanigans.
Yes.
You understand again the brother talked about is that how they're gonna be talking about? Come, I add you another one.
Yeah.
They have added more. Yeah, they have added now more, man. And I don't know if it's how can we talk about? Is it something which is adrenaline into the body, or is it insulin which is stimulated into the body and talks about can you rush and whenever, and it's a historical.
Yes.
Whereby if you start selling a land, you know you will sell it.
And it is an ancestral land.
Ancestral land.
They are selling.
They are selling. And I one day
already they have already eaten that other money and they have finished.
The other money they bought a bike, number one, and the bike is already in Kangara. They are now buying some of the motorbike spares to repair it a bit. And you understand their body is not having a spare. It's only casualties. They will just get a spare there, and a little bit of buttocks gonna be chopped to put there. That's the only spare you can get. And the real fact is I don't know what kind of way how we're gonna be approaching to this kind of the people, and a bit give them some knowledge about what is tomorrow.
Actually, that is what we are supposed to do, because the way the village is heading, it is not heading to the right direction. And if we can instill knowledge in their brains, if it can help, well and good. If it cannot help,
so it's not the first time.
Yes.
It's not the first time.
Yes.
We have been singing. Yes. Like I remember some of the time that before Matiko could go to the rehab. I went there and I was taking there some of the staffs there, east, west, and south here and there. Then after there, I talked about, okay, how gonna be it happen? I was ever talking to Matiko. Then tomorrow, I get him to the other party of David talking about, Gintu told me A, B, C, D. And whenever again he comes back, he comes again to me and talked about, that man is very stupid, and I don't want this kind of the nonsense, and I'm here to settle with you. So let me tell you how it was. I was passing and saw too much, and again we get a story tomorrow. But when I found him onto the gate, guys, I will chase. These are the bad people, and to the David Junior's video talk about that this man is challenging us, and it was the way of how they are, and it's the same thing which is happening to the village about selling of land. Somebody can sell a land to you 2 to 3 times. And if you are not much strong in terms of the money and the pocket, the land will go. Because they will sell, resell, auto-sell.
Exactly, that is what is happening.
It's either whenever they sell to you, put a fence. But whenever you hear somebody talking about, you don't fence, no problem.
Just leave it.
Nobody will take it. Hey, tomorrow you will come and get somebody's wedding. What is happening to my land? This is my land. This is my land. This is my... And again, a conflict will be arising there. Exactly. And that's how now the village is driven. And to the real thing, I don't know why some of the boys are ever running to this kind of the motorbikes.
Material things.
The materials. Whenever they talk about, there's a bike, maybe there's a bike somewhere, or Gintu bought a bike, Murimi bought a bike, or even Murimi can have a bike. And I saw somebody else kind of having a bike. I want to buy a bike.
Actually, the problem is this, You see, when you have a piece of land, somebody cannot see the value of that piece of land. When you have a motorcycle, somebody believes that every day I'll be generating income.
Exactly.
Even others take it like something like a short-term thing that when I have a motorbike, I can run somewhere, I can be back, I can do this, But when I have my land that is positioned somewhere, somebody does not see the benefit of that land in the near future or in the future generation, because you are given this land. Why can't you just use that land for some period of time when you are giving birth? Let's say you have your offsprings, you gain your offsprings,
disperse to them, or give them the boundaries,
and the generation proceeds.
But the biggest problem that you have if we can take, we always use some of the examples. That's the real fact.
Yes.
Look at the Murimi's family, and the father never sold even a single piece. It's only due to lack of fee, and the children had been bulked together in school to make sure going to be subjecting himself and paying some of the school fees. That's where they had some of Ernesto, there was Obasa, and the Getangita. They were a bit now in the school, so it could be a bulk thing to the father to pay for this, for kind of the fees and much more. He sold tomorrow here a bit piece of land, but now what they don't think is they are selling a whole of the section around the river, and they have sold around the river, so they cannot access the river. From the entire forward march to this kind of a zone here, they have sold the whole river. So they're going to be talking about how are they going to be accessing to the river.
I have a question. Is the rivers in Kenya sellable? Because, you know, is that riparian land?
Yeah, it's a riparian land.
Yes.
It's a riparian land, by the way, and you have to get from the river. It should be 15 meters to 30, depending on how is that kind of the river. But if only you are practicing something which is maybe talk about food security, most of the people are benefiting from it. You can go to the nearest to the river as possible to access it, because so many people are going to be accessing it. And like this kind of the fish farm, there's no person who can come, because the government itself, when they said about, oh, we are looking for the people going to be having a swampy areas, and we're going to be developing such kind of a swampy area into a fish pond and do something else. Look at that kind of an area. It has something like those kind of the grasses there. They look like a swampy area also. There was a fish pond there. Do you know it? So it collapsed due to the nearness to the river. And here, the first time they came, they talked about why can't you move away from the river? They said, no, we are the government, and the government has sent us. So if this is an area that we have to develop, because this is where we can get much water, we have to go to the nearness to the river. They have to do it. Including, there's a one scenario. Isibania Boys High School is a school there. They have a water tank, which is dug down level, underground tank. And that underground, it was dug around the swamp. And now the government talked about it has to go to the nearest to the river to access more water, because the school is going to be benefiting. And for it was a colonial school. You have to understand. So the colonial time.
One of the oldest schools.
One of the oldest schools. Talk about it was built in 1956.
Yeah, because even our parents, most of these are the older generation. Like every individual is talking about a land at Hispania mixed.
Or Taranganya.
Taranganya. Those are the schools that were here by then.
Have you started getting a little bit of some language, maybe the Korean language?
You know me, my whole life I've been here. I started. You
understand some language?
When I was a baby, I started schooling at Duvesco. When they were having that, I don't know, face me, I face you, that we call it Embakasi, that van. From there, I joined Chachas here.
Chachas, it was now the famous one.
Yes, it was
during
that famous
time.
by those days. From there is when I joined Yamaharaga Primary, next to the border. So my whole life.
So you know the Korean language very properly.
It is only that I'm a Korean, but I've never taken time to understand Korean language. I don't have that.
So do you know what's the meaning of Isibania? You understand like Isibania is one of
Isibanya. Or
what's the real meaning?
Some people were
pooing. So it was a forest. It was a bush. And people were putting some feces. You know, every kind of a zone. Before it could be named to the colonial time. Maybe the colonizer who was there. During that time, there was before the state of emergency was announced in Kenya, 1950. Was it 2?
50, around 53, 52.
52, The state of emergency Kenya. With Sir Evelyn. It was called Sir Evelyn, that's the history. And
I never did history, and I never liked theory. Theoretical things.
That's the time. That's the time you heard about Kapenguria 6. Now the 6 were captured due to the Chief Waruhiu. Chief Waruhiu was murdered during that time, 1952, because that chief was the link between the Britons and the local people. So he was the one translating. Even the Britons took the chance to get him to school and understand English. So he could give them the direct report from the ground. So when he was now killed, so they came out and talked about now Kenya is a state of emergency. Their biggest person in the administration it's like a president. Now Britain is the big. Now you're gonna be having a president in each country. So he was now like the president of the Britons. During that time, it was an indirect rule because direct rule they tried, it could not make it.
Never.
So during that time, each kind of maybe talk about this kind of the whites, they could dominate in one area. So they could be having a person who is heading that kind of a crowd. So maybe sometimes like Taranganya. The person who was there, they were talking about Taranganya. Has she not yet migrated? Taranganya.
You know, a good thing is that I understand everything in Korean language. Everything, but when it comes to speak, I know. Leave alone Korean language. You know, me I only speak Swahili and English, nothing else.
The Korean, you can never even seduce a lady with Korean.
I can.
You can?
Yeah.
How are you going to be starting?
Even if I fumble with the language, I can just say that, you know how we do it.
Give me!
Yeah?
Give me! I need it!
Yes.
It's a real life here. And it's one of the common thing that we are just ever growing up to understand. And that's the normality that is there. And I understand because something which is always available.
Exactly.
And that's the life. We have to struggle with it here. So, any popping matters here? Gonna be having some popping matters?
So far,
I don't enclose you out.
No. I have no popping issues for today. Because this week has been busy. I've not even sat down looking at maybe how things are.
So you're gonna be greeting them and
yes, I can greet them because
you never started it. We are not gonna be starting this kind of the video. Maybe you're gonna be coming to this kind of the 31st minute here.
Yes, because actually for those who are seeing me for the first time, I go by the name Maxwell Lumumba Africa.
Maxwell Lumumba Africa.
Yeah, maybe for those who don't know how to spell the name Lumumba, it's Lumumba.
Lumumba.
Yes, Lumumba.
Exactly.
Yes.
I have a friend of mine who is a Professor Lumumba.
Oh,
PLO Lumumba is one of my greatest people ever. My mentor, I always follow him so much. And I like when he talked about an African. An African is a person who cannot see tomorrow, can only see today, and they have short mind.
Exactly.
And
that is what we witness here in the village. People just think about the short term
today.
things,
Today only.
Fast money, fast money. When we talk about selling plots, you know, they need fast money.
Liquid money, immediately.
Immediately, but they don't see about the long term. Let's say the valuation of this plot, maybe these lands in the near future. They don't look at that.
Let me tell you a thing. Today, also I was invited to go for peacekeeping. Today I was there. And when we arrived, I was coming from there. Then I talked about I have to reach here so I can update some of the people here, 2 and 3. So sometimes we're going to be having some of 2-3 things that are going to be attaching us, so we can just handle them and make sure that things are going to become. Maybe one day, one time they talk about, Gintu once upon a time did the peacekeeping. Maybe right now it cannot be coming out because the time of it to come out has not reached. So today, before I could go, early in the morning, I received, there's a boy who I took him to Isibania Boys High School. He's an orphan because he's coming from my uncle. My uncle went and went. I don't know if it's a family matters, family issues, family wrangles, I don't know.
He has not come back.
He ran away. I was a very young child. I was even hearing like I had an uncle. You can imagine whenever you grow, we had an uncle. But you have never seen him, you can never know. So this boy, let me tell you how the scenario is. I don't know how you can just tell me, by the way, because it's one of the stories. I don't know if you're going to be engaging to understand it properly.
No problem,
this man, who is my uncle, married a wife. This wife was a very beautiful lady. The nyash is nyashing, the waist is wasting, and the beauty that is exposed, you can talk about, you can even call her a coco. Very meticulous lady. And this kind of the way, My uncle was a very selective person.
Yes.
Whenever he was marrying, whenever he arrived with a wife, very beautiful ladies, and to the house, my grandmother could wake up and talk about, now you are becoming a man, thank you very much. Whenever they start cooking, the ladies now frying some of the food. You understand the traditional people, they like soup. You have to pour, even if it's like kales, you have to pour inside like 3 kgs of water, 2 to 4 liters of water. And now cooking oil, it's only God knows. It was used like something else. They were buying oil like, and you understand the tradition, they were using lading.
Ladding.
The lard from the cows, because of the, talk about maybe the poorness or the poverty that was there, and also the healthy, wise.
Especially they liked those fat.
They liked,
sheep,
they select exactly the sheep and also the cows, the lard. So they were using it. So when this kind of the ladies come, now my uncle was riding a tractor. Now you understand a tractor is, you are a driver. You are something very big to this kind of the nation. Even everybody gonna be talking about, hey, even if you stand somewhere and call any lady, they run like safari rally. Even they can come, yes, how are you? And they can greet you very well. Whenever you say, what they want to hear is, can I? That's what they are waiting for. And now when he was now approaching some of the ladies, you could get very beautiful ones. But now the beauty that they were getting to get home, they are expensive at home. So my grandmother could not. The following day you hear her talking about, no, take this woman out. I cannot be there to supplement everything. I don't want to see her. She is very expensive. Oh, my son, are you witchcrafted? Please take her. I don't want to see her in my house. My uncle takes the wife. I don't know how he was expressing himself, like, I want to be, my mother doesn't need you. So he was taking them back. I don't know how it was. After 2 days, another one. And now he came now with now the last one. When he came, very beautiful, and gave birth to a lady, one girl. And my uncle disappeared completely. When he disappeared, the woman lacked what to do. She left a lady at home who was about even to walk, but she has not started walking. Like a year plus, a year like 1.5 years. She evacuated from that home, and she was, maybe she got another person, and they went to Nakuru. When they went to Nakuru, in those years, they went to Nakuru, she gave birth to a boy in Nakuru. Very, very brown boy, and totally different from this face you can see even Gintu is having. Very bright, very brown. So, and again that lady died in Nakuru. And the informations came, oh, this lady, where is she coming from? They traced the home, they got a home. Whenever they got to their home, they talked about she was married, she has to be taken back where she was to her home, because the cows were even, the dowry went to their home. After there now, this boy who was now born there, because they left a girl here. Now the girl was left with the grandmother only. Now the boy was born, but to this woman. And the woman was brought back home to be graved where? To my grandmother's position. This boy lacked anybody to take care of. The side of the grandmother of the mother talked about, we don't have anything, we have poorness. Go back to your family. The boy came back to this kind of the family we are. When he came to the grandmother said, you have your father. This my son who was here is not available. You have your father. Go to your father. I don't want to see you here. And you know the grandmother now doesn't have any son. Nobody's there. Nobody's there. It's only this lady. Now the boy was terminated from her. My mother saw that kind of things was like disparate. He brought this kind of the boy home. And now he started growing, and my father one day called and talked about this boy. It's you who you will take care of him. And look at whenever you're going to be eating, let him eat also. Because he doesn't have anywhere to go, because nowhere to go. Now he's like an orphan. And he's not the one to be blamed. It's the parents who could be blamed. Now the blame is coming to what? To the grassroots. This is the boy who is now suffering. Nobody needs him. So today, I went to the school. I sent her a bit. He never opened the school because of I was looking for the school fees, doing this and this, so he's gonna go to the Form 4. So he went on Monday, this Monday. And when he went on Monday, he was accepted, paid some 2-3 shillings there, and he settled.
He used to school in
Isibania.
Okay.
Today, early in the morning, the boy is coming back home.
Come.
Hey, what's happening, man? Even I was up. What's happening again? Oh, this is a leave out cheat. Let me show you. I even have it.
You still have a leave
I have it here, man.
Yes.
Look at this one. Read it here. It's a school. The school leave out sheet. 1511. This is a stamp deputy principal. Jacob Gibitere, Form 4V. Including the name Gibitere is from my home.
Okay.
He gained it from my not even from my grandmother's there, where now their father was coming from. To obtain buy box and other
items.
His box was left onto the dormitory around his bed, because whenever you close, you place it onto your bed, then you go. So he got the box. It is not there. Nothing is there. So he got only a box around the fence. It has been dismantled completely. Only he got an upper section that's written his name around the fence. The other thing are gone. And he came back home to ask about, we have to buy again another pair of school uniform. Items, talk about the items that are needed in school. I talked about that one can never happen. Don't change uniform. I took the bike. One way, give me that leave out sheet. I grabbed it. I went up to the deputy principal. I asked him, this boy is an orphan. I'm trying my best. Even he never opened the school. I was looking for the money for him to come and learn. So again, you are chasing him back home. For what? Like he has lost some of the things, and you have to compensate it as a school. If the things were stolen with the previous Form 4, who left? And I asked him, who took that box and dismantled it? He talked about all the people, we know them, who did it, but they are not here. But I asked him, the school knows them? Yes. So if you know them, which impact have you taken? Because now he has not to learn because the people did it and they have done their own exams. I talked about this one is going to be getting to the court because now the school has to compensate because he never came back home with the box. The box was left here. So how do you want to give me a burden of buying everything, including my friend? Who is that? I left it at home. I talked about write for me whatever is not available, and I left it to the principal. I talked about no. You have to compensate the boy. Exactly. And that's the time we came to and talked about, oh, you know, even the school cannot compensate everything. Also the parents, they have to. I talked about me. I received the boy himself. I never received anything like a blanket. So today, I'm not going home with this boy. Give me a blanket, a mattress, a uniform. Today, or we find ourselves into the court. They talked about, okay, it's going to be happening. I talked about, oh, why are you talking about? I talked about, no, it has to happen. Why am I expressing myself? You're talking about it can never happen to the school. I called the lawyer. Seriously, I called the lawyer. I told the lawyer, it's not yet time, it's around 10. Can you go to Kehancha Court or Migori? Can you file a suit to this kind of the school? We have to be compensated. Whenever they heard about it, now they talked about, oh, this person now going to be knowing whatever going to be coming. I saw that impact when I was learning there. I know. Sometimes the school, it has some of the things that some of the Form 4 cannot take everything home. They leave uniforms there because they're going to go home even naked because you have finished your exam.
You studied there which year?
2018 I finished Form 4.
2018. Okay.
Yeah. So I know how those kind of the things are ever coming out.
Because even for me, I learned there. I did 2012.
2012?
Yes. I'm old. I did my Form 4 in Isibania ways. 2012.
How was the brutality?
Yeah, it was brutal. When Murimi, was it Murimi?
Yeah, Murimi was there.
By then was the principal.
then now another gentleman came who was called Bagbo. Very huge, big. The hand is 2 times me here. I put it this way, that's one. Whenever he slaps you this way, you spring up to down. When you come back, he put this one, you come down, and you are down flat rate. And he talks about he was not hitting students, the local ones. He was hitting prefects. Whenever the noise are coming, the prefect who is fading. So today's things, I came to understand like this kind of the life sometimes doesn't want you to go slowly to
Yes.
some of the people.
Yes.
And they will take advantage of you.
Exactly.
And again, I came back to my grandmother because they refused.
Yeah.
And I had planted maize
Yes.
in my grandmother's land.
Yes.
To talk about now this maize, because they have refused to pay the fee, I'm the one. So I have to plant
Yes.
maize,
Yes.
then I sell, then I pay for the school fees for this boy.
Yes.
A bit, something which is not so much challenging.
Yes.
I came today, when I'm reaching home,
Yes.
I got a call from an area, how do they call them?
Yeah.
No, the area village elders.
Yes.
Then a village elder talked about, oh, Gintu, where are you? I have a talk with you.
Yes.
You know, your grandmother has brought another person to come and lease the area you taken. I talked about who is that one. Tell them, if you want a war, you're gonna be starting it, and I don't know if you'll finish it, because I'm trying to help this side, and another person, the grandmother again is
Coming from the other side.
and I went there.
Yes.
And the funniest thing, my brother, I can tell you as a fact,
Yes.
and it's only we, the parents,
Yeah.
we are the people who are finishing our children's future.
Exactly.
Look at the grandmother.
Yes.
The same land that my uncle now left,
Yes.
that land that the portion that gonna be his own,
Yes.
my grandmother started selling it, and he sold it at 1.1 million.
Okay.
You got it?
Yeah.
1 point.
1 million.
Do you know how age my grandmother is? 97 years.
7 years.
He's selling a land at 97
Yes.
for the first time,
Yes.
selling at 1.1 million with that lady that this boy I'm taking, now the lady that was left there as a child.
Yes.
Now this lady is the one who is controlling her.
Yeah.
Now they have sold a land at 1.1 million,
Yes.
and they have never given me even 10 bob, because the land now belongs to that boy,
Yes.
to the real thing of the village.
Yes,
Belongs
yes.
to that boy.
Because he has to inherit. As
My friend,
yeah.
I went there and I asked about, give me analyze everything.
Yes.
1.1 million.
Yes.
I've not seen even a floor,
Yes.
talk about a cement floor in that house.
In that house.
I've not seen electricity in that house.
Yes.
I've not seen anything. It's only this lady is changing phones.
Oh,
Right now, this lady
Yes.
finished the form 4. It's not even a form 4 that talked about it, a form 4.
Yes.
Even I don't know if she did it.
She did it.
Because,
Results are out.
because
Or which form for?
the
This
form-
one?
yes. Even I asked my grandmother,
Yes.
is this lady the one who is telling you, like, imagine the grandmother has a thought. Imagine this lady
Yes.
has told the grandmother
Yes.
that boy
Yes.
is paying other people outside money
Yes.
to terminate this lady out,
Yes.
and he comes and stay here. Now the grandmother is very, very brutal. Doesn't want to see that boy, because this lady has said that that boy is taking money to people
Yes.
and luring them
Yeah.
to terminate this lady out,
Yes.
to vanish her.
Yes.
And I was about, now my grandmother is telling me stories, and I asked her one question.
Yes.
Are you always there when these things are happening, or you are being told? Oh, I'm being told. Who is telling you? You just leave it there. I know how it is happening. So
Yeah.
this is things that are pumping to this kind of the woman.
Yes.
And now, my friend,
Yeah.
1.1 million is over. The fact.
Yes.
Because I asked her, is the 1.1 million over that you sold the land? Now you are leasing
You want
again
to
the
lease
land
the
that
land.
I took over
Yes.
to plant some maize. I talked about, oh, now you know, I'm hungry, I don't have enough money. 2 months you are done with 1.1 million.
1 million.
2 months.
Yeah, that math is not adding up.
You know, it comes to a scenario whereby it's only we're gonna be failing we.
Yes.
And the woman, I asked her, now you are 97,
Yes.
your days are numbered.
Yes.
You are about maybe at 6 in the evening to 7,
Yes.
correct?
Yeah.
The earth is rotating this way.
And you know, I came to realize these old grandmothers, they really like mandazis.
Not
and
only-
so
not-
switch things.
Can you buy mandazis and sweets for 1.1 million?
No, but they
Million.
really like that. But in reality, maybe
That money.
Yes.
And now the funniest thing, my brother,
yes.
and I don't know which kind of the advice can you give.
Yeah.
One day I passed through my grandma. I always pass there, give them a little bit sugar, whatever.
Yeah.
I found a borehole was being dug.
Dark. Yeah.
And I got they were constructing the wall coming up.
Yes.
And I met with that lady, talked about, oh, Gintu, you know what? We lack some money to pay this kind of the masons. I never knew they had sold land.
Yeah.
I talked about, how much is it? They talked about 4,000 Kenyan shillings. Okay, 4,000, yeah. How much do you have? Because you are the one who called him to come.
Yes.
You can never call the person if you don't have
When
money.
you don't have
How
money.
much do you have? Oh, I have 2,000. So I give you 2,000. Yes, I gave out 2,000.
Yes.
I came to realize the person who was giving money is the husband the lady brought to that home.
So that is the culprit.
And now I was told,
Yes.
like that man, I thought about is a genuine person who is working there.
Yes.
I came to be told like that is a husband. Now the lady is now becoming like the dancing mom.
Yeah.
The lady, that's the grandmother also. But the lady has brought a man to that home. And now that man is now the man who is now symphonying 1.1 million.
1.1 million. Oy.
And one day I paid them. There's something that
Sucks.
pains me much.
Actually, it
like
sucks
I
a lot.
paid them. I
Yeah.
paid that man like he was a working.
Our-
But he was I felt like even today I met with that lady. I sat with them down with that grandmother.
Yes.
The grandmother refused to come out from his bedroom,
Yes.
her bedroom.
Yes.
I talked about even if you stay there, I will tell you the fact.
Yes.
I asked my grandmother,
Yes.
has this lady told you that the exam, the results are out?
Yes.
Oh, she has told me even exam is still continuing. Oh my living God.
Exam is still continuing.
My grandmother doesn't know, like examination, which a KCSE examination,
The results are out.
the results even are out. Not
People
even the exam is.
celebrating.
The exam was over in early December.
Yes.
Up to now, even the results are out. The lady is telling the grandmother, still exam is there, and she's taking money as a transport to school.
Cool. That is too bad.
And the real fact is, I felt very sorry to this woman.
Yes.
But I said, even a fish cooks itself with its own fat. And I talked about now, be cooked. Because whenever you are being told like, this is happening this way, you are terminating a person, a boy. A boy is not a person. That home doesn't have a boy.
Yes.
And I'm taking care of that kind of the person. And I told her, one day, one time, we will come back. And you can imagine the people are buying the land. The 1.1, I just Googled who bought it.
With that.
My aunt.
Oy.
My friend, sometimes whenever you hear about the families, and sometimes you could see my father sitting outside at my G castle looking how the fundis are working, but you think about he's looking at them, but he's looking
The
at
mindset is-
how is the life. He's looking at, am I going, how am I leaving these people behind?
Yeah.
Me, I felt very sorry,
Yes.
but I could not tell my grandmother I'm sorry.
Yes.
But I said, you are being cooked already. And there's nothing I can do about it. And now they have sold the land for this boy.
Yes.
And they are now leasing the land I was preparing to get some maize and pay for this
And
boy.
why couldn't they lease to you? They could bring
The
up
grandmother doesn't need me because I tell her the truth.
Yes.
I have, whenever I go there, she knows it. There's a day I went there.
Yes.
I took somebody
Yes.
to always supply them with milk. I was paying per month.
Yeah.
And one day, that supplier told me, oh, Gint, you know what? I was feeling very sorry to tell you this story, but I don't know how you'll take it, but I have to tell you. What is it, man? You just say. This is a world. We have to organize and see whatever possible.
Yeah.
You know, the milk that we are supplying to that home, it's being poured down. It's being poured down. What do you mean? Always we go, that lady that is there, that is staying with the grandmother,
Yes.
she's saying like, oh, maybe we want to take over from them and maybe we can bewitch them with the milk. So she's always pouring it down. Why couldn't they tell me they don't need?
They don't need that.
I withdraw my services. Sometimes I came out to realize
Yes.
whenever you squeeze yourself to fit somewhere, even if you fit it,
Yes.
but it doesn't mean like you belong there.
Exactly.
Do you get me?
Yes.
You
I
can
get
fit somewhere,
Yes.
but it doesn't mean you belong there.
Exactly.
I came to realize one day, one time, my father told me that you can squeeze yourself,
Yeah.
and found like you have found yourself somewhere that you needed, and you fit very fantastic, but it doesn't seems like you belong
There.
there. So that's what I came out to realize. Like, you can try your best to make sure that these people are getting. At the end, it's the same thing that I ever spoke here.
Yeah.
And I'm taking care of my brother, my step brother called Sigano, the tall one.
The tall one, yeah.
Yeah. Then I came here one day and I was passing the road a bit here. I talked about my father left a road that's going to be accessing to my land.
Yeah.
And you know, they were about to deny no road here and a bit shenanigans. Even they had to go and tell the other people from the upper section, close the road or whatever, and much more, bro. And this is a person I'm taking care of there. And I don't know now how the impact will come. I don't know how Sigano will work out. Whenever we're going to be successful, I don't know one time we ever talk about, oh, Gintu was the one who was there. I don't know how it will happen.
Exactly.
Again, there's a young boy who is now the last born. Is going to be getting to school. Today, they have been calling me now and again talking about Ogin to help us to see this kind of the boy getting to school. I have that heart of helping. And if my father could be there, could be subjecting himself, he could not leave them even if whatever happens. He could not leave them and talk about, oh, I have to leave you because I'm no longer able. Maybe my father left the legacy like Gintu going to be making it happen. Now they are calling out to talk about, oh, this kind of the other young. I don't know now the impact. When they finish it, they finish that. Is it like now we do it as they say in Swahili, tenda wema nenda za? Is it the simple thing? But now,
same thing, yeah. The tenda wema nenda za.
My friend, I have seen life.
Yes.
Have you ever seen life? I'm a young man, but I have seen it. And this charity.
Charity is not easy.
Another thing that I wanted to say. There's a day I was taking that lady of Magebo. Do you understand Magebo? The three children, the three girls.
Yes.
That
the other side.
The other side there.
Yes.
When I went there the day I was taking that lady to school, Magebo was there.
Yes.
And the lady, I asked the lady, have you asked your father for even a pocket money?
Yes.
Imagine the father was making some doves to take to school.
Yes.
That's money.
Yes.
And he has seen already Gintu has subjected himself, like gonna be getting to help these kind of the ladies get to school and get education. But do you understand, like even 1 shilling, he could not give this lady for a pocket money.
Hey, that is too bad.
And you are
now
talking
they want
about,
to leave the burden to you.
Now the funny thing is, the first wife died, left 3 children.
Yes.
He married to a second wife.
Yes.
Second wife is already terminated out.
Why?
The lady, there's a lady who was there who was asking for me money because they sold some iron sheet, they sold everything, they were drinking, they were drunken. Whenever it comes to the evening, they sell these things. 2 of them, 2 couples drunken. Whenever you meet them to the club, I met with them that fast this year. My friend, they were dancing like safari rally. And I talked about this, the people that we are talking about, they don't have money. And the lady is dancing there with the other men. The man is there dancing with the other ladies. How is this family very funny? I talked about, hey, this is a very good family. So the lady cannot see like that's the ladies who are antagonizing with the man, and the man cannot see that the men. And the men are there tightening. They are turning with this kind of the lady very meticulously. I talked about this world. It has no balance. Then the following day, I went there. And I found they are asleep. They are asleep until 11. And they are waking up to go and ask the mother-in-law, the mother to Magabo, the food that I had brought to the risk of the ladies to prepare for first day. They are going there to talk about, is there tea? They are now hangover days. My friend, have seen things to this world.
And has that marriage up to now lasted?
No, that marriage now, that lady on 5th day, on the 5th of January, this lady again, they went for club and they went for dancing. The woman disappeared, came back in the morning, but never went to home, but she was taken to the hospital. The man was called from the hospital. Oh, where are you? Oh, your wife is here in the hospital. The man never went because where was the lady? We went to the club, both of us.
Yes.
Coming out, I never saw her. I came alone.
Yes.
And in the morning, I be told your wife is in the hospital. Let her prepare herself.
Yes.
And now the lady, whenever she prepared herself, she was taken to another man. Cucumberize, come back.
Yes.
They saw going direct could be a problem. Let us use a hospital. Like I felt maybe sick and much more.
Yes.
And now the man waited and closed the door with a padlock.
Yes.
Waited for this lady.
Yes.
The lady came and got a padlock is there.
Yes.
It was a fight, my friend. I could not broadcast. I don't want to broadcast some of the family matters. It was a fight.
Yes.
Have you ever seen a fight? It was a fight. The lady is huge.
Yeah.
The nyash is nyashing there. And the gentleman is sirim and no energy. He was being taken like a child this way. And you think about his gymnastic.
Yes.
I could not intervene and talked about you fight.
Yeah.
You are couples.
Yeah.
Whenever you finish, whenever you will be talking onto your bed while you are slumberizing each other, I will not be there. Fight finish, I'll be there. I'm watching. I'll be our eyewitness.
Yes.
Again, now this man chased this kind of the woman. The woman left 2 children. Yeah. This person. Yes, hello. Yes. Poa sana. Kidogo tu nakupigia.
Now the children are
The
left.
children are left?
We'll be taking care of them. Gintu.
Yeah. After 2 days,
Yes.
the German brought another wife. Now the third wife. The third wife has how many children?
2.
And the man, I went there.
Yes.
The first wife children,
Yeah.
we are taking care of them to
Yeah.
the grandmother side.
Yes.
But now this kind of the second wife,
Yes.
again they are left with the third wife.
Third wife.
The first wife children, they were left with the second wife.
Yes.
Now they chased them
Yeah.
to the grandmother.
Yeah.
So again, the second wife's children, they're left to the third wife.
Yes.
And now they're gonna be chased again to go and join the other team. And the gentleman is there very softly.
Yeah.
The only
I
thing,
saw
and
him,
you
I saw
can
him.
never know is such kind of a terrible
The
person.
same man who was working on his own house and then is demanding
Demanding money.
payment
Yeah, I was
from
paying.
you.
Yeah, and he had sold the iron sheets. And now we have replaced again. He's there again to replace what he had stolen.
Yes.
With the courtesy of Gintu. My friend, I've
Wonderful
seen
one.
life. The life outside there is cooking. But at the end of this kind of the video, I'm going to be saying I got a report also
Yes.
from, I think you can read.
Yes.
I think you can have a better reading terminology.
Yes.
I think you can read it. Let me check where this kind of the person is. The doctor. This is Dr. Migori Referral Hospital.
Yes.
I think you can read this kind of... I think if you can be this way, it can be better for you to read.
Yeah.
Guys, we got the report with that kind of the young child who was having a big head.
Yes.
We went with her to the hospital. What is the head?
Actually, the heading is CT head without contrast.
With that contrast, yeah.
Yes. So this is a serial non-enhanced scans were obtained from the base of the skull to the vertex with reconstructions.
Exactly.
Then we are now going to the findings. Brain parenchyma is severely thinned out into membranous consistency, measured as thin as 3 milliliter. Yeah? Then there is no mass lesion, midline shift or intracranial hemorrhages seen. The ventricular system, basal cisterns and subarachnoid spaces. This is severe dilation of the lateral and the third ventricles. The aqueduct is collapsed. The fourth ventricle is collapsed. Brainstem and posterior fossa structure are normal. The cellar, pituitary gland, orbit and the optic nerves are normal. Paranasal sinuses are normal. Skull-based and calvarium are intact. Conclusion: severe obstructive hydrocephalus with likely site of obstruction at the aqueduct. Severe brain parenchymal thinning as described above. This is Dr. radiologist.
Yeah, the radiologist. So this is what they found from this kind of the CT scan that we paid.
Yes.
And now they're talking about this kind of the child should be taken to Moi referral,
Yes.
or Eldoret, or this kind of Tenwek.
Tenwek.
Tenwek in Bomet.
Yeah.
And the little thing is, me, I took my chance to take this kind of the lady to see the doctor.
Yeah.
And I told this kind of the lady should have an ID to process an ID, because maybe SHA, which is this kind of the treatment
social,
covering
social
cover,
health insurance.
Yeah, it can cover for them.
Yes.
And a bit this kind of the lady, I don't know what's happening. She's no longer even available there. I'm gonna be the woman, this pastor lady who told me about Gintu gonna be coming. I'm gonna be checking on to her to understand what has popped out, and also hand much of the matter. Some of the people could think about, maybe it could just this and there this. The report is there, and it's only I tried my best, because I talked about maybe gonna be taking a lot of money. I don't have that money. Even right now, I'm even crying because Mr. Sigano today left to school, and I had to pay a rent. You understand, a rent is per semester, which is 24,000. Talk about a school fee, and also talk about shopping and his transport to Laikipia University. A bit headaching. And well, again, I have the other boy. Again, they are making me more versatile again. And you understand how the things always come. And also my family is there to eat. I have some houses to complete, my friend. I'm finding it rough. So, but the good thing is for the people going to be helping, thank you very much. And also, there's a lady that called Grace Boke that's going to be joining. It was tomorrow for her to join admission in that kind of the school she ever selected. And for the people going to be supporting also her, can just support her to make a living and also learn better. And whoever going to be supporting also, I have a project at this kind of the ladies. I'm talking about Magebo's ladies. You can just support whatever small you're going to be having. We're going to be having the toilet to be made and also a borehole to be made. There's a day I went and I found this kind of the second wife children. They're sitting on top of the borehole.
On top.
My blood was, how can I talk about? My blood stand still.
Too bad.
You see the borehole, we put some trees, some logs to opacalize that area. They were sitting on top of those and nobody's there.
And there is that place is very spacious. There are some trees.
I found myself blood standing. I talked about now they could say it all. Now Freemason is here.
Now
for the live one-on-one, it could now be It could be something else. I talked about God is Haki ya Mungu. I talked about now Gintu A could be sang. Gintu B, Gintu C could be coming out like Safari Rally.
And you know they could be blaming you.
Gintu, you're the one who has come here. You have dug the hole to hold them. Oh, my living could be something else. And we're going to be taking the biggest chance. We have the bricks there. We have the cements. We have concrete. It's only some, talk about some masons and some steels only. Then we can just make it happen. And it's just the steels and a mason. I think 2 steels and 1 mason with a top handman. It will be enough. And everything will be working very meticulous. And from there also, we're going to be checking for the plaster of the house. Support where necessary. And also we have the Jiggers family. Also, if you're going to be supporting them, you can support them where necessary. And much more people are just in need, and we can just say thank you very much for that kind of my time. Thank you for taking much of your time, man.
Thank you.
It has been a pleasure me handling and taking the most time of you. I know you're going to be a bit busy from here and there, but we have just stuck to this kind of the portfolio to make sure that people are going to be getting whatever craze is going to be coming out. And also the climate is climatizing. I have some of the little boys here. Munataka samaki? Ama munataka kucheza? Tucheze? The boys, they want us to play in this kind of the night. Some of the people talk about, the witchcraft now has come. The new witchcraft. That they're going to be start dancing around 7. It will be something else. So you can say something as going to be ending this kind of the
actually, what I can just say, for those actually from what I've read, for those who understand the anatomy and maybe something like, let's say the development of the head, you really understand about the situation, about what I was reading about those cells and everything. Let us support Team Gintu, because when we were starting this session for today, Gintu said by himself that this is a new movement where we want to make sure that the community changes, and change actually, it may begin with us, but also we need that upper hand from maybe some individuals so that to make it happen. And you are ready for this task.
As I can cut it there, I can say like there's no day you can be a good Samaritan without funds.
Yes.
You will do nothing.
You will do nothing.
I swear to the living God. My father told me that.
Yes.
And before he could just, I all have much of the senses from my father.
Yes.
He was telling me so much things.
Yeah.
And I could come to the comprehending of this kind of the statement to talk about you cannot succeed with charity or being a good Samaritan if you don't have funds. Take it as that way. And God bless you wherever you are. It's a nice session. Going to be ending this kind of the live and talk about. Thank you very much for being tuned.
Yeah,
be tuned.
Thank you, guys.
The end.
Yes.
Back to you in the United States.